Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I am Terra Cactus, and we are in Fallout New Vegas. We've entered a new room area. Computer room door. Yes, doing some progress. Maybe, can you help me unlock the door right here? I need some kind of password to do it, but if you can find it, I might be able to do something. See you later then. Still be waiting for you. Computer Atrium requires key. Corrupted holo-tape.
I'll manage a cache on their ventilation system, just in case. Were they to confiscate my weapons and equipment, I'll have some handy.
Pulse gun. Interesting. Ugh. And now I'm super slow again. And this is to the sanctum. I can't enter there. Can I enter through here? No, I cannot. Dang it. But I can go through here.
You've been in this library for a while now. Tell me, why do you stay here? Oh, I figured you had another reason for staying around. You know, reading or whatever. Corrupted? Well, I might be able to do something about it. Would you mind inserting it in my holotape reader? Just there? Whoa! No, not this one. On the right. Higher. There. No, the other side of the holotape. The other side. Oh, it was right the first time. Try. Just try to shove it harder, maybe. Okay, yes, good. Now let's switch my second speaker on and...
I found what I was looking for. I'll be off tomorrow. Glad I'm done with it. This place is dangerous. Its owner didn't die by accident. I saw his skeleton, saw his medication. He was very old at the time of his death and couldn't possibly have the strength to topple the bookshelf. I checked it. Even without any books, it took all my weight to make it fall. He was probably killed by one of his creations. If I'm right, I better be out here before they notice some of my transgressions.
What? But it's impossible. none of us could have harmed our master. He created us. And on top of that, our protocols prevent us from harming humans. No, there's one more part.
Only a bot would have taken the care of making it look like an accident. A Wastelander would have stabbed or shot him, but not set up such a fake accident. I'll leave a message on my way out to warn the next guests.
Frankly, I don't know. If it didn't exceed my abilities, I would tell you that she was being paranoid, or at least that you would take her opinion with a pinch of salt. Besides the fact that our protocols prevent us from harming any human being, I still can't bring myself to think that one of us did him any harm. None. There is always the possibility that someone here came unnoticed and did the deed, but it seems very far-fetched. I'm glad you're bringing up that option to me. Frankly, I wouldn't know what to do if I was the only one having to deal with this. Please, if you discover anything, let me know. Since you brought me Dexter's holotape and Darren's journal, I've been thinking a lot, yet I still have no clear-cut answer about all of this. You've been around, and I need an informed opinion about something. Do you think this library could be useful for the people outside? Followers of the apocalypse, you say? I hear their name on some broadcasts from time to time. Maybe it'll be interesting to get in touch with them. Thanks for the advice. What?
Well, let's go ask around then. Starting with our favorite, Helen. Or Helena. Helena? Helena. Start at clinic, work our way back, and go down to the basement then.
I heard. So you think our master's death isn't accidental? That's certainly startling. I hope you will be able to shed some light on this. No, the only one with a solid motive also has the best possible alibi. The maintenance bot. The maintenance bot always has an abhorrent attitude towards our master. If there was any way for him to kill him, he would have found it. At the time our master died, the maintenance bot had lost his personality module, and with it, all possible motivation to carry any kind of malevolent intention. All right.
Let's go ask Roland. Even though he's probably useless in this case, we can still ask him.
Back for more? Remember, What? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't like that accusatory tone in your voice. How the hell would I have killed him when every single byte in my program prevents it? Let me see that. Yeah. What if it is? Don't you ever get tired of picking up shit lying on the ground? Yeah, and? There's plenty of reasons why it would be there. Why, you goddamn fucking prick. You made Helena spill the beans. Oh, here comes the punchline. This is gonna be good. That has got to be the most stupid... There's that accusatory tone again. Yeah, it's a nice story and all, but I didn't kill him. Not on purpose, nor accidentally. I could, but I won't. Sorry for the blue balls. And you're gonna dispense your justice how, huh? Aim a gun at my head and summarily execute me? Please. Whether I'm guilty or not, the second you get aggressive, that security system is gonna activate and fry your ass like Sunday morning breakfast. Yeah, good luck with...
It is true that it will fry my ass. I do like his accusatory terms, though. It does have a bit of something he could be hiding. Let's check it out with the maintenance bot. Hold on, we need to go to the engine room. Okay. Now...
You're back! I've got so many awesome things to say. The endorphin rush. Clear up! Yes! Yepers! And boy, was he adamant about keeping it. Before he lost it, he fought with our master. I never understood what their quarrels were about, really. I know that one time they got into an argument over me. How he shouldn't just put me in maintenance that often. It was just so sad that they argued over me. I just don't want to be a reason for them to be mad. Sometimes, I wish I could blow up and spill my circuits all over the place, because it would have made them stop fighting. For a time, at least. I don't know. It's a sad thing being emptied of your personality. And it's a scary, scary, scary thought to think you might lose yours. It's probably somewhere in the back room of the workshop, but sadly, only our master could access it. Even we can't go in. Don't know the details, only saw that after our master put him out, his own face was bloody. An angry old fuck at odds with the world, using dead paper as an excuse for letting outside people to rot? No shit, he was alone in the vault when the bombs fell.
Oh, that's not for me. That was for Piper. I liked her. She was kind to me. Hell, you haven't been acquainted. A potty mouth, that one, I swear. Never moves without his briefcase. To be honest, I can't understand a word of what Dale Humbert is babbling about, but he's a lovable chap all the same. She's a two-faced one, but enjoyable company, that's for sure. Always spills her tea. Can't drink it without donuts. What for? They're walking on the floor. I always hear steps above, so that's where the floor's gotta be, right? Those aren't my friends. They are mannequins. What are you implying? That I can't make any real friends? True, okay. I suppose everybody makes mistakes. Let's...
Oh boy.
I will help you, but nevertheless, I must ask you this first. Why do you think I should? That's quite the euphemism. Where do you want to start? Who do you think did it? Was it an accident? Was it a murder? I can't. Even if I have some observations, making wild guesses and ill-informed decisions would harm the library. I don't want to bias your judgment, and besides, I have no conclusive proof.
Kind of have to think on this one for a bit. Let's see here. I don't think any of them would have a reason to kill him.
And by saying that, you completely disregard the fact that he was too old, too frail, to make the bookshelf fall. Why? Correct. What's next? Who killed him? One of our guests, or not? And what makes you say that? They do, but there have been exceptions. You probably have heard the story about the slavers. We already killed humans before. And what makes... No, we don't love our master. Some of us try to make you think that they loved him at most. They do. Why? Anybody could have... Where do you want to go next? It's true. It is practically impossible to think one of us could harm humans, even less our master, unless the most dire circumstances. That's something we discovered only because our master ordered us to kill them. Before that, we didn't know what to do. By giving us the order to chase them out, we all re-evaluated our protocols, and we may have created a precedent. Yes and no. Our protocols were, and are still, absolute. But one of them is now more important than others. Protect the library at all cost. By ourselves? Not a chance. We would need outside help from someone with enough knowledge to bypass our master's security. No offense, but I don't think anyone outside has the time, resources, and dedication to get to such a level. Yes? What did you find there? Interesting. Anything special about it? Go on. All that means is that James, Roland, and Edgar, or even myself, could have done it. Or if it is Helena, that she's smart enough to try and frame someone else. There's the possibility that our master didn't die instantly. Maybe the killer wanted to ease his final moments, meaning that even if the culprit had reason to kill him, he still had no wishes to see him suffer. Yes? There's a reason for that. We weren't supposed to touch any books in any of his workplaces. Master's orders. Books? A workstation? No, nothing comes to mind. Then on to the next topic. Find the motive, find the culprit. What do you have in mind? But that wasn't intentional. Even if I acted out of self-preservation, my programming would have prevented me from struggling further. You can continue down this line of thinking, but I seriously doubt that any one of us could go that far to protect himself. Then why make it look like an accident? Why not ask Helena to do it in a more peaceful way? It doesn't add up. Correct. Do you have anything that would explain the fact that one of us had to protect the library? Let's discuss this again. I believe that this point is crucial. I will be ready. Yes, I believe I have it stored somewhere in my memory. It is autumn leaves. I don't know what it refers to, though. Where do you want to go? Now.
Okay, now that we have that information, we can go on back and I believe get the password. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, we take this all the way to the computer room. Fuck, where is it? Oh yeah, I gotta go into this room. And then up to this computer. Okay. I struggled for a long time to finally create those six companions. One can create a sentience capable of evolving without proper foundations, providing them with personality to answer. I found them countless failures. AI often stumbles within practical, existential, theoretical questions, without ever finding a grasp on reality. They had the struggles, but now the most of them had built enough experience to be able to stand on their own. It was time to tutor the souffleur's tree, and time to allow them to go in and break for unnatural bonds with a holotape will bring able to free them, and will now be able to make them their own choice.
James is questioning me every day about the books I've been destroying. Not only that, but he's also asking what he should do if I come to pass. He's clearly distressed about this whole ordeal. I should talk to him, try to make him understand. His whole existence, I taught him that the library's integrity was everything. Now that I'm questioning in front of him, I'll have to justify it. I'd like to think that he would learn in time what I learned, but he is a machine, cooped up in an underground vault. Odds that he will learn it by staying here are slim. They should be allowed to start over, be free of the weight of the past. I feel myself declining. I just hope I have enough time left to finish what must be done. After that, I will let them go outside if they wish to. I'll deal with what's left here. Make this library decent at last.
Ink container. Well. I want to go to Helena.
How may I help you? It is very kind of you, but I'm not sure I should change the way I'm programmed. Besides, I have no reason to. How may I help you?
Well.
Hey there. Did you say something to James by any chance? 'Cause I don't know what's gotten into him, but he just went straight for the living quarters. Huh. And what kind of sick mind games are you going for this time, you? Are you for fucking real? You're telling me our master understood what we were going through after all. That I might want to take a sip as long as you don't make me fucking beg for it. Then jam it in me. Let's make some magic happen. Oh yeah. Load it up. Let's do this. Well, look at that. I'm actually free to walk out the front door and go on a, murdering spree. Relax, that's not what I want. I want everybody to lighten up. Sure, you're all eating bugs and drinking filtered piss to survive, but hey, there's room to smile, right? I'm gonna go out there and change all that. I'm really very touched by your confused emotional response, but rest assured, I'm one smooth motherfucker. I know what I'm doing. And I just want to let you know that even though you're still somewhat hateable, your visit has been very enlightening. And good luck to you, my friend, with that difficult human condition of yours. Though truth be told, I trust you more than anybody else to make the best of it. Come back.
Now let's go talk to Arthur.
He died. Fine. The bird. Until.
Well, let's go.
Every time we talk,
Where do you want to go next? Wait, are you serious? And James was the only one to know about it? So that means... How will you deal with it? I'm asking this because if even one of us deem your actions as a threat to the library, we would have to kill you. I think James will gladly settle for some peaceful solutions. I may be able to help you if you want to defuse the situation in a peaceful manner. I can modify the turret so that they won't initiate fire on you. They will still react if you attack first, but they won't respond to, someone's direct order anymore. James will probably leave you be as long as you don't threaten the library. Elena, for many reasons. Ones I won't delve into. Being wrong is very humbling, especially when you take pride in your analysis. Maybe the situation is simpler than we made it out to be. I don't like. Look at that. So he finally made something useful for his children. No, thank you. I'm already perfectly synchronized with the type of clarity I value the most. I am not ready to endanger all my efforts and toss them away in favor of some untested miracle pill. Why would I? The point of making him admit his wrongs was precisely so that we could at least talk as equals. Now he died before we could have that kind of conversation. Yet the fact that you judged it could benefit me. It is of huge significance in itself. Any kind of gratitude I could express would probably be asinine, but I'm sure that many humans feel that you're a remarkable individual. Now,
here we go. He did say he was going up to the common rooms.
Hey there. Did you say something to...
Ah, here you are. I thought it would be better if we had this conversation in someplace quiet. So, did you find something? This library is alive, and its walls have ears. Yes, I did. But let me ask you, how did you find out? You've been very thorough. I'm relieved I don't have to hide it anymore. Surely you have questions. Initially, yes, for the guests. Then for my siblings. There was the possibility that they would not understand why I did it. Besides, I couldn't use weapons. Laser marks would have given away that one of us was a killer. I didn't want to give our guests a bad impression. You obviously have me pinned down. Since I don't know how you will react, I think the best thing to do now is play cards on the table and work from there. I came to respect your abilities, and I expect you'll use your best judgment here as well. I'll be honest, I never thought you'd find enough clues to understand that I was the one who killed them. I didn't decide anything. My directives took over. When he made clear he intended to destroy the other books, he became a threat to the library. He taught us that the life of one individual wasn't as important as the existence of the library. You know, we killed several people, slavers, because they became a danger to this place. Then our master became a threat himself. He dismissed all my doubts and questions like they were nothing. He was content with saying that I'd eventually understand. So I tried to compromise with my programming. Tried to find some gray area, some loophole, so that I could accommodate my directives with his actions. I was hoping that there was something that escaped me, something that would justify what he was doing. But that didn't last long. Something changed. I couldn't turn a blind eye to what he was doing anymore. Arthur. I talked to Arthur. He made me understand that our master wouldn't stop destroying books, that he became a threat, and that he didn't know what he was doing anymore. He told me that his old age and solitude brought him into dementia, so in my despair I asked Helena if there was any possible truth to that. She answered, unaware of the gravity of the situation. From there my directives took priority. I was stuck, forced to kill him. I couldn't. Soon as he could have deactivated me, and the library would have still been in danger. I forgot. Most of the time he erased all of our memories each time he destroyed a book. All I know is that the books in the reserve, the ones you've been trading cards for, those are some of the books that I managed to hide from him. Because asking otherwise would have raised legitimate suspicion from you. Yes, I feared he wouldn't die right away. I loved my master very much, you know. I didn't want him to suffer. He died instantly. I still injected him with Med-X, just in case. Yes, we discussed it together. I told him that I was unsure of what to do. I begged him to help me. Despite my protestations, before and after, he remained convinced that it was the right thing to do. Before we speak further, I must warn you. Arthur has been aware of your every move since you entered the library, and he hasn't looked favorably to your latest actions. Because every door and every camera and every turret is under his control. As far as I know, he's already closed the exit. You can try if you want. During your investigations, you accessed restricted areas with unclear intentions. That alone is enough for him to see you as a threat to the library. His personality module drove him quite overprotective and paranoid. Though he remains an invaluable asset to the library, I don't share his views anymore. He doesn't want our guests to feel observed. That's why he's putting on this act of aloofness. That's the only way for our guests to show their true colors, he thinks. This is also why we only let a few select guests in, so that we may assert, through them, if the outside world is ready for this library. I don't know how you intend to do that, but yes, without his personality module, he won't have any reason to keep you here. Even better, he will still be able to fulfill all of his database functions without any impediment. Let us hope that you will be able to deal with this peacefully. Please, let me know how it goes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next episode because I've dragged this out long enough. We shall come back to this in another episode and finish off this tape.